Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone and welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me thank you for watching this video. Okay, we go to the share screen. Okay, allow me introduce myself. My name is Meita Reski Vegatama. I'm a lecturer at Oil and Gas Processing Engineering Faculty in STT Migas Balikpapan, East Borneo of Indonesia. At this opportunity, I want to present my research title with Natural Coagulant Mass Variant in Simple Water Filtration, which is submitted to Science and Technology Research Symposium or CIRES 2020 that's organized by Universitas Islam Bandung. Well, my presentation is divided into 4 sections. Firstly, introduction. Secondly, methodology. Thirdly, result and discussion. And finally, conclusion. Okay, let's begin with the introduction. Well, water is the source of life on Earth. Water takes a very important role in the needs of human life. Since the 1970s, the most used technology for water purification is the conventional physicochemical process. The most common coagulant used in this process is aluminum sulfate or alum, and it are used as coagulant and flocculant. As we know, long-term use can have an adverse impact on health. However, the new direction is to use the natural substances. Moringa oleifera is a very important plant of chemicals and has many applications in terms of its utilization. Seeds of Moringa oleifera contain water-soluble substances that are undoubtedly the most studied natural coagulant. Apart from using natural coagulant, filtration can be considered to get clearer water after coagulation and flocculation processes. Okay, methodology. This is the workflow system of this research. The first, we provide dry natural coagulant samples. Next, grind dry natural coagulant seeds and then weight 5 grams. And then add water to the natural coagulant that has been mashed to form a paste, and then dissolving into the raw water that has been provided with each variant that has been determined in each 1 liter of raw water. Firstly, 0.45 grams, secondly 0.60 grams, and finally 0.75 grams for 1 liter raw water. Next, filtrate water that has been mixed with natural coagulant. Draw filtration methods using natural ingredients. Next, take data on the water that comes out after the filtration method. The data taken is the value of power of hydrogen or degree of acidity and turbidity or level of turbidity. Data analysis is made from data has been obtained and made in graphical form. Okay, so now let's move on to result and discussion. Okay, this is a graphic of power of hydrogen value analysis. Based on graphic, the following analysis obtained. In 3 experiments, the power of hydrogen of the starting water was 7. Next, in the first data collection, using a natural coagulant paste with a mass of 0.45 grams, the final power of hydrogen value was 7.38. Next, in the second data collection, the final power of hydrogen value after filtration of 8.08. In the third data collection, the final power of hydrogen value after filtration of 8.25. The above data was collected by using 1 liter of water in each data collection with different mass variants. The mixing of water and natural coagulant is carried out for 5 minutes and precipitation is carried out for approximately 15 minutes. In this treatment, we use coagulation and flocculation methods. Based on the data above, it can be seen that the mass variance of the natural coagulants greatly affect the power of hydrogen value. Okay, this is a graphic of turbidity value analysis. Based on graphic, the following analysis is obtained. The turbidity test using the same raw water is that the initial turbidity value is 2940.70 nephelometric thermal unit. Next, in the first data collection, after filtration, the final turbidity value was 2876.30 nephelometric thermal unit. Next, in the second data collection, the turbidity value after filtration was 2789.50 nephelometric thermal unit. And the last, in the third data collection, the turbidity value was 2394.63 nephelometric thermal unit. Based on the data above, it can be seen that the mass variance of the natural coagulant greatly affect the level of water turbidity. However, there are certain numbers that are used as comparison in carrying out data collection in research on mass variance in analyzing power of hydrogen and turbidity of this water. Apart from natural coagulant, filtration, which is the last method in this study, also plays an important role in purifying water. Well, this is the table of comparison analysis power of hydrogen and turbidity value. From this table, we know that natural coagulant and filtration can raise power of hydrogen and reduce turbidity in water. Okay, finally, the conclusion. In conclusion, let me sum up the main point. Based on the result of the above analysis, it can be concluded that natural coagulant can increase power of hydrogen and reduce water turbidity. Where mass variance affect the result of the analysis, this can be seen in the data analysis 1 using a natural coagulant of 0.45 grams with a power of hydrogen of 7.38 and a turbidity value of 2876.30 nephelometric thermal unit. Analysis 2 using a natural coagulant 0.60 grams with a power of hydrogen of 8.08 and a turbidity value of 2789.50 nephelometric thermal unit. And the last analysis with 0.75 grams of natural coagulant with the resulting power of hydrogen value is 8.25 and the turbidity value is 2394.633 nephelometric thermal unit. This shows that using the correct mass variance for the volume of water used can produce water with good quality too. In this case, for two test parameters, namely power of hydrogen of degree of acidity and water turbidity level. So, that's all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.